again, if you're only going to do a couple things ever in your yoga life, do Sakriya and do stretch pose, and you've got it covered. So all action is manifested from the energy of the power center, and that's action as in what do you want to project out into the world. It's also every action in, if I'm in a forward fold, if I don't think about engaging my navel point, my core, then I am going to throw out my lower back. So that's why we say every action, you know, it's your center of gravity. So all action stems from the navel point. And it's a weak area for most of us. It's stretch pose, my God, it just never seems to get easier. What is up with that? And we're taking our energy and we're always putting all our energy to what's not working. We're always putting all our energy, it's still directing energy to things that drag us down. And even though, yeah, we're going to feel better, most likely we're going to feel better after we've had a nice chat with our friends. But that energy is, we've still spent a lot of time in that kind of negative space. There has to be, at the end of it, there has to be a, okay, where are we going? How do we uplift?
I was thinking about that actually like more last night. I thought it's like you're driving the past into the future all the time and reliving it rather than just
constantly.
And it's a challenge to let go of things.
Well, and that's
the trick, right?
Yogi Bhajan's whole thing is don't solve your problems, dissolve your problems. Yeah. Everything's like just drop it.
Yeah.
Just drop it. That's hard to do.
There's like a funny metaphor where it's like in like psychology or something else. It's like you take the garbage can and then take everything out and look at it. But in yoga, you just throw the garbage out. Yeah. And
because you are reliving it. You are reliving it, and you're not actually even reliving it accurately because now you've put so much emotion and drama and trauma around it that it's not even the real story anyway.
And it's helped me a lot since I've been more aware of that and just like, don't go there.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's the past.
Yeah.
Live here.
Yeah. And so, you know, that's the whole thing around the samskaras. I don't know if that's familiar terminology for everybody, but those of you who've done training, you know that that's a whole purpose of doing our sadhana and our subconscious cleansing is because we have these samskaras or these you've kind of created a rut for yourself, and you just keep repeating the same patterns over and over and over again, and you don't even know it. We are our habits. We just keep reacting to things in exactly the same way over and over and over again. Bring the hands up in front of you, lower the body all the way to the floor until you're lying down on your stomach. Bring the hands slightly in front of the level of the shoulders, and on the inhale, press up onto your forearms. Check in with the low back. If there's any discomfort, please don't go any farther. On the exhale, forehead to the floor. You can keep going like this, or bring the left palm to center, right hand over top, press up a tiny bit higher. Be honest with yourself. Do what's right for you. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep going. Every inhale fills the heart. To spread this technology, to spread joy. Why do people do extreme sports? Anybody know?
To be like in the moment.
Why?
Adrenaline.
Yeah, adrenaline rush, to feel alive. Why do people do Kundalini yoga? Same thing. You want it. We're playing with the edge. You're playing with your edge. We'll play with your edge more over the weekend, so you get a sense of that. But the stuff that we were doing with your arms, that's playing with your edge, right? Right? The mind wants to quit. And the mind always wants to quit. It wants to quit all the time. It wants to give up before you even get started. You want to do something in your life before you've even opened the door. you've already summed up in your mind why it's not going to work and blah, 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 blah. So you just, okay, I'll just stay home and just stay in bed. So this is your best ally and your worst enemy. Okay. Inhale, spread the arms wide. Exhale, stay here. Deepest inhale, breathe into the heart. On the exhale, lower the arms down. The eyes closed. Palms face forward, step the feet together. Some softness to the knees, hands are cupped. And the elbows. On the inhale, bring the hands up over the head this time. Exhale, lower the arms down. Taking a moment to throw all your worries away. Put it all behind you. Keep moving. Powerful breath. Let it all go. It's over. From his 7 steps to happiness. The first step to happiness is commitment. Yogi Bhajan says that 90% of insanity is caused by the inability to commit. We live in a world of instant gratification. We want it all now without any effort. We waste a lot of our precious life energy avoiding and resisting commitment because the ego believes this is the way to avoid difficulties or challenges. It is only the trickery of the mind that would have you believe life should be without challenges. The day you have no challenges is the day you are dead. So, a lot of the things that they use in the class are just simple, just really simple things that don't require a whole lot of explanation. But the information you have from your training, you can bring into teaching those poses. Just like I said, like windmills, very simple. But if you see this going on, talk about it. But don't talk about it ad nauseum, because then you keep pulling them back to the physical, and we want them to have that little bit of a different journey. So make sure they're safe, and then let them just get on with the posture. And each time you see them, you'll be able to, work with them a little bit more. The stuff that I'm most concerned about, I'd say probably the greatest area of risk in the way we work together is somebody blowing out their knees, because I tend to use a lot of squats because there are not, when you look at the sets overall, there aren't a whole lot of standing poses. And they number one, they're extremely detoxifying, and the number one thing we have to detoxify is the mind. The number one way to get to the mind is through the body. You can work the attention out of the body, you're going to work it out of the mind. Deepest inhale, reach those arms up high. Exhale, stay here. One more time, deepest inhale, lift. And exhale, slowly lower the arms down. Shake it all out.